The double portion that we read this week begins with the concepts of nadarim, making a vow or an oath, where a person can actually create a whole new prohibition. He can say, I've got a problem eating chocolate. I just eat too many chocolates. I have to stop doing it. And in order to try to get himself to stop doing it, he takes an oath. There's a certain type of a way in which he expresses himself, and he makes a vow or an oath that he will not have this object anymore. And once he does that, it's a new prohibition. And the Torah says, Lo yachel devaro. He may not break his word. If a person takes an oath, let's say they've taken an oath, they're called up to the Torah, to the bima, and they make a pledge in public, Lo yachel devaro. You may not break your word. And if you do so, you are actually transgressing a law of the Torah. However, the sages go a step further, and they say that the phrase Lo yachel devaro, that the word yachel comes from the word chulin. Chulin means non-holy, profane. Do not profane your words. You, the human being, was given a gift that is not shared by any other creature, and that is the gift of intelligible speech. You know how to speak. You know how to communicate with speech. God gave you that as a gift. Don't profane your words. Unfortunately, we're living in a world where in mass media there is profanity wherever you go. Swearing, cursing, gossiping, slander, whatever it is. And unfortunately, we as Jewish people also get caught up in it. Our newspapers are also full, unfortunately, of gossip and slander. And even young children today are using words and expressions that are completely inappropriate. If we had used those words when we were younger, we would have got our mouths washed out with soap. And yet this is what happens. And the Talmud gives an example to just show you how seriously we should take this concept. There were two students, and they had just finished a lecture. It was a very, very difficult Talmudic lecture. So one of them said, this lecture was so difficult, I feel like a stuffed little kid, a stuffed little goat, like I've been stuffed like a goat. And the other one said, I feel like a stuffed pig. Now, of course, a pig is something that's not kosher. And their rabbi overheard them, and he stopped speaking to that second student who referred to himself as a pig. Why? Because how can a human being refer to themselves in that way? So, Lo yachel devaro is not just how we speak about other people, but even how we speak about ourselves. Our words, the way we communicate, is a holy thing. Let's not profane it. Let's take that gift and uplift it and use it in a holy way. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.